Everyone told me my family was perfect. But they didn't know the truth. I wasn't a son. I was a secret. My name is Ethan, and until a year ago, I believed my family was normal. Strict? Controlling? A bit. But normal. I lived with my parents and my older brother, Noah. Noah was always the favorite. He had freedom, he had money, he had their love. I had rules, curfews, and chores. If Noah failed at something, it was just part of growing up. If I failed, I was the disappointment. I never understood why. There was always this cold distance, a line between and me. But I ignored it, thinking maybe I was overthinking. Until the day everything changed. On my 23rd birthday, my mother gave me a small wooden box. She said it belonged to my grandfather and wanted me to have it. But the second I opened it, she snatched it back and said, "Oh, wrong box." The panic in her voice felt strange. Later that night, when everyone was asleep, curiosity ate at me. I found the box in her closet and took it quietly. Inside were a hospital bracelet, a birth certificate with a different last name, a letter addressed to my son, and my stomach twisted. Why would my birth certificate say something different? Why was there a letter for me, but hidden? I opened it. My hands shook as I read. The letter was written by a woman named Claire, 24 years ago. It began with, "If you are reading this, it means they never told you the truth. I am your mother, Ethan." I dropped the paper. My mother? Claire? Not the woman I lived with? The letter explained. She got pregnant young. Her family disowned her. She approached her older sister, my mother, for help. Her sister and husband agreed to raise me until Claire was stable again. But Claire never returned. She died in a car accident when I was 4. My parents decided to never tell me. They raised me as their own, but never fully accepted me as equal. And Noah? He always knew. The letter ended with, "I hope they raised you with love. I hope they told you who you are." But they didn't. They lied. For 23 years. I confronted them the next morning. My mother froze like she saw a ghost. My father clenched his jaw. Noah just sat there quietly. I asked them, "Why didn't you tell me?" My mother said, "We wanted to protect you." Protect me? From the truth of my own existence? But it got worse. Noah blurted out, "Mom didn't want you to leave the way your real mom did." Real mom. I felt like every cell in my body was shaking. I asked one last question. "Why did you treat me differently?" My father didn't deny it. He simply said, "You weren't supposed to know. You weren't supposed to ask so many questions." Every memory suddenly made sense. Why Noah got better treatment. Why I was always blamed. Why I never felt fully theirs. I wasn't. I packed a bag and left the house without a plan, without money, without anything except the letter. I stayed with a friend for 2 weeks. During that time, I reached out to the lawyer mentioned in the letter. Apparently, Claire left a small trust fund for me. Nothing huge, but enough to help me stand on my own feet. My family knew about it. They hid it too. They kept my money. They kept my identity. They kept my mother's memory away from me. I didn't block them. I didn't fight with them. I simply disappeared from their life. But they didn't stop. Months later, Noah came to my apartment. "You need to come back," he said. "But after everything you hid." He sighed. "Because Dad can't handle the bills alone." There was the real reason. Not love. Not guilt. Just financial convenience. I looked Noah straight in the eyes. "You didn't treat me like family before. Why now?" He didn't answer. I didn't plan revenge out of hatred. I planned it out of justice. I gathered all documents. My real birth certificate. My trust fund paperwork. The hidden letter. The lawyer's statement. My medical and legal identity corrections. Then I went to a family mediator and legally removed myself from their household registry. But because my father listed me on his taxes, receiving benefits for years. Benefits he wasn't entitled to. The investigation started. And once the truth came out, they faced tax audit, financial penalties, loss of certain benefits, forced repayment. They finally felt the consequences of 23 years of lies. Noah called me screaming. "You destroyed this family." I calmly replied, "You destroyed it when you decided I didn't deserve the truth." A year later, I live in my own place. I finished therapy. I connected with relatives from Claire's side who never knew I existed. They welcomed me warmly. My identity is mine now. My life is mine now. Sometimes I wonder who I might have been if they had loved me honestly. But I don't carry hate anymore. Just relief. Family isn't blood. Family is truth. And I finally have both. If you enjoyed this emotional journey of betrayal, truth, and justice, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful real-life inspired stories. Drop a comment telling us, should Ethan forgive them or keep his distance forever?